That's Assault who ends up taking down Dashy in the meantime, so that will open things up. Now for the Guerrillas, the question remains, what can they do with it? Texas has been so solid when it comes down to their breaks, trying to make another one happen.
Yeah, and that's 3 surrounding the only player here, which is Assault. He at least finds to relieve some of that pressure. Allows for his teammates to get back into the play, but Optic, they get a couple scattered spawns. You're able to get that kill onto Hook, which is secure those spawns over towards that P3. They just want to try to fight this from the front. This has been a great response from the Guerrillas. Just keeping the trade stagnant, winning a couple important gunfights here and there, and just getting a lot of time off of this P2 hardpoint. Optic still fighting for it. That's now going to put them late off that rotation over towards next, but they get those close middle spawns. Now the only player here is going to be Arcides. He at least finds one.
Final weekend for major for qualifying. Optic, Texas, LAG. We can see here Optic is trying to remain undefeated in the qualifying round. Shotzzy going off right there as we move over to P2. Dashy with a beautiful two-piece. This is Fortress Hardpoint, and this map, of course, at 133.70 at this point in favor of Optic, coming out strong. Look at Shotzzy going to hide behind the box and catch Arcides running away here. Let's jump to a listen with Optic.
I'm getting out. I'm That's one maps. In the back on me. There's two in the back. There's two back. There's two back. Top single. Good flank.
That was obviously LAG. You'd think I could keep better notes, but alas, no. Joe Deceives coming around the corner there, grabbing those headies. Gonna make it a little two-piece before coming around, trying to get onto the point. And you can see the score at this point was 232-161 Optic on that point. And Arcides starts going off there. He actually, all things considered, ends up having a pretty good series. But here you can see Hook running in circles, trying to close it out. 250-169, map one, going to Optic, Texas. Moving into the Mercado S&D, you can see 5-4 Optic, 3-4 LAG records, so actually pretty close relatively. Look at that, Arcides. You gotta love the close scopes. And Hook comes flying out of that window in a 4v1 situation. Look at that, makes it a 2v1 rather, but then ends up going down. And now here's Shotzzy. Look at this one, had to throw this in because look at this chance. Almost, but of course, the jumping player shooting at his feet makes it a 2v2. 2-1 is the score at this point, and Arcides there trying to pull it out, but can't. Optic will get the bomb defused. 2-2 the series. Shotzzy with a beautiful flank. You love to see it. Gets the three-piece, and now Dashy gets hit markers. And then look at this, Arcides with the two-piece in response. Beautiful sniper duel, something you don't see too often in Modern Warfare 2. And they bring it to around 11, 5-5. Let's watch this round in its entirety. You can see the early nade from Shotzzy, gives him the advantage, and what's about to happen here, it just hurts so bad. There it is. You don't expect it. The late Semtex makes it a 4v2 for Optic. Major clutch situation for the attacking side in LAG right now. You can tell they're just kind of waiting to see if someone shows their head, and you know they're not going to. So here we have Assault and Arcides. Arcides making his way up the middle. All that head glitch is so beautiful from Hook. That little spot there. And obviously now in a 4v1, they get the flawless Optic Texas take map 2, making the series 2-0. Here into the control on Asilo. This is another map where the stats are pretty close. And LAG, look at this early little spawn trap going. You can see Optic spawning in the back. They have to kill Exceed here to have a chance. And luckily, they get a good spawn, and they're able to get him down. Optic able to defend the points again. But would it be enough? Here we can see they've got 2 on the point. LAG does. And Ghosty can't hold it off. They're still on the point. Hookin alone gets taken out from behind. LAG taking the first round. Now you can see we've got Ghosty on the point. Nice little one there. Can't hold his own. Hook gets a single. He's shot up. They know where he is. They're going to clean him up. But look at that, the kill feed there. Shotzi and Ghosty, I'm combining names, get those kills. They get that A point, and now they're trying to get the B point. Look at this. They clear the shots from above. Look at the clock. 1.4 diving onto the point. And now Joe Deceives needs to run for it. Gets flashed, so he gets slowed down a little bit. That's a stun, actually, not a flash. He needs this 2-piece to win this round. Doesn't know where he is. Finds him and cleans him up. Let's listen in.
I can't stay in our top cage. I'm in our top cage. I'm gonna get on our top kitty.
He's fucking cage.
There's two.
He's inner secret. One guy's back
Yeah, Secret, close the door. He's front side, Secret, stay down. Secret dead.
Nice. Look at that top window.
I'm looking at our deep pinch right now. I'm gonna get our deep pinch. I'm going back Kenny.
Bottom mid, absolute.
Going back Kenny Hill. No, deep Kenny Hill, he pinched us. He's deep Kenny Hill on the ramp. Like by the truck and shit.
Exceeds our bottom mid.
Yeah, one's on the rock.
I'm gonna spawn out.
He can hit Secret.
One's in our base.
Okay, here they come. Yeah, Assault's in our spawn. He's deep Kenny Hill. Assault's still deep Kenny Hill.
Kenny?
Yeah, he's deep Kenny Hill. Assault last one.
I don't see him.
No.
All dead. I'm picking up the right.
Looking side white now.
There.
Looking side white from Kenny.
Okay,
I'm gonna search top money, dead.
Don't see anything side white.
He can go deep right again.
I'm blue.
Yeah, I have the deep right. You're good.
Looking at top money.
Optic here need to go for the reverse sweep. They need to hold this point, and look at this. 3 members of LAG against Shotzi and Ghosty, and somehow they managed to clean it up. And I can't believe how tight that was to get the win. And now here, suddenly we skipped ahead to the next rounds. It is 2-2 the score. Look at this, Shotzi on the flank. This is the defend for Optic. Not easy on this map lately. Attacking side has been a little bit in their favor. And Exceed, look, he's got the spawn kills rather, but I'm not sure if he was aware. 2 Optic players, if you look at the mini-map, are on the other side. They were spawned, or at least had rotated to the white building, and it just didn't work. It looks to me like LAG thought they had Optic trapped, but they did not, and you can see the clock is ticking. LAG need to get onto that point. Shotzi's going to clean him up here. The clock down to 16. We've got 1 on B. He would not last. Another player dives in there, and again, that was Joe Deceives, would not last, and now it's just the mad sprint. You know what's about to happen. This is GG. Hook just cleaning it up there. Optic Texas pulling the reverse sweep on Control and the regular sweep 3-0 LAG in the series, remaining undefeated. A fantastic game. Great watch. If you missed this one, I highly recommend. It was absolutely fantastic. But in a second, we are going to pull up the scores here and look at those stats in the last round. Optic looking hot so far this season. Major 4 is going to be a good one this weekend.